You talk about Borgu passionately, and you're one of those people who are already saying there's something wrong in Borgu. Is Borgu under siege?
Yes. There's no peace in Borgu at the moment. You know, they don't know the volume of insecurity in Borgu right now. Do you know that right now in New Busa, being the capital town of Borgu Kingdom, we have set up IDP camps right now. There are IDP camps at the moment. We have over almost 200 people, both mothers and children, in Borgu at the moment, and we are seeking for relief materials. Do you know how come this whole thing started? The Woro, people migrated from Woro to Wawa, and Wawa is in Borgu Kingdom, and Woro is not too far from Borgu.
Wara is in Kwara State.
In Kwara State.
That was recently hit by the bandits, where multiple members of one family were killed, and a lot of people were affected in that attack.
Absolutely,
so,
yes.
Wara has been consistently under the eyes of the bandits,
Absolutely,
right?
Yes.
And so, most of those people in Wara are moving to Wawa.
Yes, some people walked from Woro to Nibusa.
I mean, well, Kwara and Niger State, that closeness has always been there from ages.
You know, Borgu was in Niger before.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, but it was in Kwara before. Yeah. So, but now, because of the unrest, people have to walk and run away for their lives. So, we are forced to accommodate them in Wawa, which is part of Nibusa.
So Kwara State insecurity, or the insecurity in some part of Kwara State, is affecting Niger State. But Niger State has its own share of the problem.
And people, imagine, people were killed already in Borgu. A lot of people were killed in Agwara. Some of the people in Agwara have moved into Wawa as well. And some are moving into Nibusa. So you see that the thing is coming closer to the main town, where this man's family lives. Our late father family lives in Nibusa. So it breaks my heart how they just simply forget this man. That this is Borgu. Whatever they are enjoying today in APC, was through this man. It should be a certain kind of commitment that we should fight for him. Today he's not alive. We should fight for him. But everybody seems quiet.
What really happened in Kasuwandaji in January?
Kasuwandaji was raided by the bandits. And I'm finding it very hard to say because it breaks my heart. You know, people were kidnapped, some were killed. And some of them also migrated to Nibusa at the moment. It was a serious raid. It was killing. They really killed people, and it breaks my heart. I'm finding it very difficult to say because trust me, we witnessed it. You know, you don't know how painful these things are until you witness them, because this is reality.
We understand about 30 to 40 people were killed in their attack.
Well, according to the counting, but some were taken away as well. You know?
But, I mean, do you people feel helpless?
Yes.
But there's a government in place.
Yeah, but the government
How would you feel helpless?
The government has limits. I'm not saying the governor is not doing his best, but he's not the commander-in-chief, right? The shield of Borgu is the commander-in-chief. The president today is the commander-in-chief. My father would expect that he will take good care of his land. But everywhere is quiet. Like it should be a sense of passion that this is my late friend's land. His family is there. His family is at risk. It should be a priority case.
And perhaps anytime he remembers Jagaban Borgu,
he should remember his family, his friend's family.
But do you think he's really aware that Borgu is under siege, like you said?
Of course. I think I've made a lot of noise for him to know that there's something wrong. I have tried my best. The governor is trying his best. The emir is trying his best.
Why do you think Borgu is particularly under focus from these insurgents? Is there a reason?
Okay, let me give you this. See, I don't know if you've been to Borgu before. From Mokwa all the way to New Busa. Look, if you travel on that road, even during the day, after EB, you'll be panicking till you get to New Busa because the entire place is bushy, both right and left. That is a Kanji Lake National Park. So it is already an open field for any insecurity to settle in, for any bandits to settle in, because the place is unchecked. Now you get. And these people look for somewhere to lodge. And they realize that that place is untouched because based on the historical, but it's based on the law, nobody's allowed to farm there, nobody's allowed to live there, it's only for the animals. But it's not, there are no animals anymore. I've been traveling on that road, God knows I've not even seen a lizard. So that is one thing. The second part of the Kanji Lake National Park, there are two sectors, which is the Borgu Zugurma, and then the other part is the Barutin Kayama sector. And that other side, all the way to Babana. Babana is close to the border. So the Kanji Lake National Park there is massive and is untouched. The whole place is isolated.
So it's a breathing ground for...
Oh, God. And for me, one of the ideas I even have is to tell the governor that if I have the opportunity of telling him, he has this idea, this very splendid idea of Niger foods, right? This entire place the land is enough for Niger food. Why don't he go there, go through whatever process? He's the executive governor, and take charge of that land, of those national park, and have this Niger food there. There are going to be houses, people will get jobs, and the place is going to be very busy. And that is a disadvantage to the bandits. So the entire place is quiet. Definitely, they have done their research, and they realize that that place is isolated. That is why Borgu is very vulnerable. Borgu is just like in between, surrounded by water at the same time by the national park.
And these are some of the things that people feared about some of these, would you call it ungoverned spaces, or spaces that you imagine that will help some of these insurgents to thrive, and that's how they've taken over some of the. You fear that if care is not taken, these areas, this expanse of land that you're talking about, could become a larger problem, not only the Niger State, but to the North Central region.
You see, the North Central, yes, it's going to be affected. The North Central is going to affect it because if they have these lands to themselves, right, they will go to anywhere, commit whatever they want to commit, and come back and live there. Because look, through Yashikira, you can access Kwara, right, from the national park. So, and then in that Borgu, in Agwara, local government, you have Kebbi State, and from Kebbi you go to the other states. So they could have that as their point of relaxation, point of living, and be like, we'll go do whatever we want to do and come back here because after all, we are unchecked. Do you understand? So it is critical. You see, this thing that we are, that is not paid, the attention is not paid to. You see, there's a level of insecurity that will be growing because if you allow these people to continue doing what they are doing, they will feel so comfortable and continue doing what they are doing. So it's not just New Busa or Borgu that is at risk. They'll be going into other states.
You don't think that this is a failing of the state government to coordinate the security of the state? You think that the buck stop at the president table? Because there are those who believe that you have always, there's a lot of niceties, that a lot of good things that you say about the governor, and yet a lot of your people in Borgu are living in fear. Do you have a fear of speaking truth to power?
No. It's not fear. I'm a factual person. See, the governor, Umaru Borgu, is the governor of Niger State. He has his limits. I tell most of my people that we talk to, I be like, look, the governor has limits. He has no power to deploy anything. He has no power to deploy the police or the army. He can only come and speak to his people and do what he can do for his people. And that is where his power ends. But if you realize from my antecedents in all my media talk, I have been talking straight, drawing the attention of the president. The president is somebody that I know. He's a father. So I believe he should look at it and be like, okay, I have the power to deploy. We have a 221 battalion in Borgu. We have Air Force and Navy. Navy, my late father brought in the idea of Navy in the Shagunu side where they have massive water. So there is also a presence of the Navy. All he needs to do is to provide proactive security, not reactive security. So it's that's why I don't really blame the governor.
You don't think that the ex-generals who are from Niger State, and they're very influential,
yes,
you don't think that they could help in any way?
Yeah, they can help by speaking to the president. But I don't know how far that is because
so you people feel rejected by the president or left?
I feel the president we expect a lot from him.
Are you disappointed?
Yes, I am. Because
President Tinubu disappoints you?
Yeah, it hurts me. It's not, I'm speaking for the hundreds and thousands of people in Borgu. We are hurt because it's something that he should take very serious. It's the Jagaban, for God's sake.
Of Borgu?
Yeah, it's of Borgu
And
Kingdom.
Borgu is under attack.
It breaks my heart, to be honest. Like, I felt, look, you know what? From the inception of this whole thing, this insecurity, I felt like after a few weeks, when people talk to me, I'd be like, oh, don't worry, the president is going to do something. Because I'm certain he's going to do something. Because I know how he loved my late father. I know how they were close. Today, the man is not alive, and his land is dying. He is in his grave. The man is dying. The land is dying. The land is bleeding. Come on. Do you know what? If you're going to turn the table around, it's my father. So you act swift. Because my father has this thing of taking care of people. So, and he knows it. The president knows it. I'm speaking to him as a father that his own children are hurt. He should come out and help.